Hi and welcome to Roos Kitchen and Garden. So this is today's vatpurnima, which is a significant festival in Hinduism, particularly for married women in Maharashtra, India. So the legend goes the vatpurnima festival is associated with the legend of Savitri and her husband Satyavan. Savitri, a devoted wife, saved her husband's life from the god of death Yama through her unwavering devotion and determination. So on vatpurnima, the married women fast and worship the banyan tree, that's the vat, which is considered sacred. They tie threads around the tree trunk, symbolizing the love and devotion for their husbands. The festival celebrates the sanctity of marriage and the importance of a wife's devotion to her husband. It's a day to pray for their husband's long life and well being. So I've already air fried the potatoes. I'm chopping the cauliflower. The dal makhani is already boiled. The dals are boiled actually. Soaked it in salt water. So I've of course cleaned all the worms out. Don't want to show you, but I've also put it in salt water. So whatever is remaining will die, and then we can very lightly clean this and bring it up so we can have clean cauliflower. But you know what, when I see worms in cauliflower, honestly it doesn't upset me so much. In fact, I'm happy that if the worms can feed on it, we can feed on it. There's less chemicals. So here the dal makhani, dal. Actually, I wanted to make something else today, typical Maharashtrian food I wanted to make, but I realized I had soaked this dal, so I had no choice. So I'm making dal makhani and I'm making aloo gobi. Then there's going to be ras malai and vada and roti and jeera rice. So let's see if the dal looks cooked. Yeah, looks cooked. So now after the dal is boiled, which you saw, the ingredients that I'm going to use is onion. These are two fine chopped, ginger garlic paste, again 2 tablespoons, kasuri methi, little garam masala, Kashmiri red chili powder, and I'm going to use tomato paste. This is a very good brand, Lego. So very nice brand actually. Some salt and ghee and butter. I have white makhan here, white butter. I don't have yellow one today, so I'm going to use that, and obviously some salt. So pan is hot. Let's put some ghee and butter. It's become nice and brown, so I'm adding the tomato puree to this. I want to add the red chili to this, so I'm just adding a little bit of butter. Oops, sorry. And I'm going to add my red chili in the butter, so it gives a nice color. This is Kashmiri red chili powder, and then I'll add some kasuri methi also in this. So it gets nicely fried first, and then we will mix it with the tomato and the onion paste. I'm frying it till the oil is released from the tomatoes. So now, see here, just mix the chili for the color. Later we'll add some more, but first I need some nice red color. So I fried the red chili powder in little bit of butter. So now once the oil is separated, as you can see, and we added the red chili powder and the kasuri methi. Salt was already added a little bit while frying and also in this. So now I'll add this, and then I will add my garam masala later. Let's first nicely get this mixed. So the stock is there, the dal water. So first I'll get that nicely mixed inside, and so that it is saucy, and then we will add this, all the dals. Dals are nicely cooked like I showed you. So I've even added all the water because all the flavors are inside, and we need to now slow cook this dal. So we need this water. Okay, so now I'm going to leave this to slow cook. I've even added little garam masala before, when it's boiling. So the little garam masala is also there. Now I'll keep it for boiling on a slow flame. So for my aloo gobi, it's here. I've heated mustard oil. I will need 2 onions. As you saw, I got a cauliflower. I cleaned it. I've air fried 2 potatoes. Cut them into wedges and air fried them. This is half a cup of matar or green peas. 2 small sized onions, finely chopped. Ginger garlic paste, again maybe 1 tablespoon each. 2 green chilies, optional, but I want to put. So now in the tadka or in the tempering, I will put hing, basic, methi seeds, ajwain, bishop's seed, jeera, this is there, and this masala I made. This is samosa masala actually. This is roasted coriander seeds, cumin seeds, red chili flakes, and then I have pounded them. This also has a bit of ajwain. So it tastes like it's like the samosa thing, what you add in samosa. I will also need some fennel seeds for this one, a little bit of fennel seeds. So I'm going to get the fennel seeds. Later for garnishing, we're going to have some kasuri methi and some coriander leaves. Now my oil has reached a nice smoky point. So I'm going to start adding jeera and methi seeds and hing and turmeric to this, and little ajwain also. Okay. First goes into the pan then goes the ginger, jeera, little methi seeds, little bit of ajwain seeds, little bit of fennel seeds. You're seeing the portion that I'm adding. Little hing and little turmeric. Actually, turmeric I need a little more because I want a nice color for the thing. And then I'm going to add the onion. Yeah. Now, I think I hurriedly told you all what this has. So this is, like I said, dhania seeds roasted, cumin seeds roasted, ajwain seeds roasted, and red chili flakes, that is also roasted. Then I crushed it into a powder. I did not make it fine because I want it like this. Now, if you don't have this, it's okay. You can just plain and simple use Maggi Magic Masala. I am going to use both actually, but you can use either or. But trust me, with this one, it tastes very nice. Yeah. Now I've also added ginger and garlic paste to my onions. I'm going to fry these nicely and then add the cauliflower. Why cauliflower is because the potatoes are already air fried. So I'll add the cauliflower and then cover it because I want the cauliflower to go soft first. But after the raw smell of ginger garlic goes away and my onions are fried nicely. Now I'm going to add this powder masala. This must be 1 tablespoon, 1.5 tablespoon, whatever. And then, so you'll have to eyeball it because I don't know, we don't get to buy cauliflower or vegetables by weight here so much. So we just pick up the quantity and we just mix. So it was this big of cauliflower. And after chopping, it's this much. So now I've mixed, onions have gone soft, ginger garlic paste has become, you cannot smell it anymore in the oil. I've added that samosa masala that I told you I made. And then I'm going to add our cauliflower to this. Give it a very nice mix. Add little salt also at this point, yeah. I have not mentioned salt. So see, this is the yellow color I was saying I wanted the cauliflower to get. That's why I added little haldi, extra haldi in the oil. So yeah, get the salt now. Yeah, get me the salt. Thank you. Be careful of your hand. Yeah, and then add little bit of salt right now. So just it helps it to sweat. Yeah, and then you have to cover it without adding any oil. This recipe has, or without adding any water. This recipe has no water added to help it cook. It's all cooked in mustard oil. You want, you can also cook it in desi ghee, but I'm going to cook it in mustard oil because that is tastier. Okay. Here the dal makhani was boiling. It was covered, it's boiling. It's reduced also, you see where it was and where it's come. Time to add the salt. You can even add honey if you want. And check your, what do you say, salt content in it. Check your spice. Like I said, I added little garam masala while it was boiling. So now I've added the sugar. And I'm going to, you can even add honey actually. I'll add a little more kasuri methi to this, little more, because that's how we like it. Yeah, and I just feel that kasuri methi also lends a very silky flavor to all of this. Okay, now I'll again cook it, cover it and cook it. Cream is added at the end. So I'm just going to cover it and cook it and let it go even more thick. So cover it. And here we are burning charcoal because we are going to add charcoal to this and give it smoke. It's called dungar and that will give an amazing flavor to it. So charcoal is also getting nice and hot here. While this is cooking only now, once one steam has gone, I added the condensation water back to the pan again. At this point I will add my green peas. So that will also lend some moisture, and they are frozen green peas, so frozen defrosted. So they're already cooked. So I don't need too much cooking, but I'll just add them so they all get the flavors from the masala and all of that. So now I'll also add the air fried potato. Okay. So that also gets all the flavors from the masala. Okay, and then I will cover it, and the gas flame is really slow, so it doesn't burn from the bottom. I will in fact keep a tawa below this now. Okay, so I'm covering it and cooking it on a very slow flame, or put a tawa below. Smoke giving container, as most of you know. Now I'll take the charcoal inside and we need to put some ghee on top and then immediately close it. Yeah, so this is the, make sure you got a snug fitting lid. Now add your ghee and then close it. You see, the smoke is coming out from here though. Cooking jeera rice here. In the pot I've added ghee and I've added cumin seeds. Now the rice was also soaked for half an hour, more than that actually. And I've added star anise. I like the flavor of star anise in the rice, jeera rice. So here, and I'm also going to add jeera powder, cumin powder. Okay. So I've added the rice. Now I'll add some water. Water is just 1 finger above the rice, and I've added cumin powder and salt to this. Now we'll let it cook. Here, let's head to the dal makhani. We'll remove this charcoal. It's given nice smoke to it. If I feel I need more, I will give it more. But right now, no. And then just mash this dal to make the curry thick and the makhani thick. So if you keep mashing it, it will become thicker. Okay. So again, now maybe I can leave it open and cook it for some time. But obviously if I leave it open, it's going to splatter everywhere. So we have the red splatter proof. We'll put this and let it boil. Now this cauliflower is only done, aloo gobi is only done once the cauliflower is nice and soft, which is still not. But I'm going to go ahead and add kasuri methi to this and the magic masala also. You can add garam masala also if you don't have magic masala. No need to worry, no hard and fast rule here. Just have fun while cooking. So I'm going to give this a nice mix, and it is only done, like I said, when the cauliflower is nice and soft, breaking with one finger pressure and smelling good. And I like to add my coriander leaf, so I'm going to add some coriander leaf to it while cooking and some later for garnishing. So I'll add my coriander leaf and again give it a nice mix. See, the onions give a very nice color, the brownness of the onion. You see here? Yeah, so enjoy. Let's get the cauliflower to go soft. At the end now, you add some amchur. So this really at the end, when you see that the cauliflower is about to cook, like about to get soft, then you add the amchur. Because if you add earlier, then it will take that much more time for the cauliflower to cook. So now once I saw that the cauliflower is almost done, yeah, see, so then I added the amchur powder, and again I will close it and cook it till the cauliflower is soft. See, some people don't like the cauliflower very soft, but at my house they like the cauliflower to be very like mushy. So we're gonna cook it till that level. You decide what you want in your house and do it accordingly. According to me, at this point it should be done, and there's like just a slight bite left. Here again in the dal I added the cream, and I added a little more makhan, which is butter, and tasted the salt, tasted the garam masala, tasted the kasuri methi again, adjusted everything, and I'm still cooking it till I feel that it is nice and silky. And while I'm cooking it, I'm also mashing the rajmas or the dals that I find. So simultaneously this work is also going on. So both the things are done now. Let's show you the rice. Rice is also almost getting ready. Now the chapati atta, I don't know if I showed you all. I had made the dough and kept here for resting. So now in some time, it's sticky, I need to put some more oil. And after some time, now I'll go for my bath and I will start the puja preparation. That is the vada branch I brought yesterday from the beach. So I did the puja, I worshipped that branch first, and then the food was served. Amras, rasmalai, dal makhni, batata vada, jeera rice, and aloo gobi ki sabzi with a very soft chapati. Thank you. So here my puja is complete, lunch is done, and now some little bit of photo shoot. So after dropping Samir to work after lunch, I visited the banyan tree again just to say a thank you and spend some time praying here. This was a glimpse of my Vata Savitri Puja morning to afternoon. I hope you all liked it. Happy Vata Savitri to all of you. Bye.